morning, guys. So it's Sunday morning. Sorry for right now, you guys are only getting one video a week. Now that summer is here, things are a little bit busier around the homestead. Today, for instance, I have to finish smoking the bacon from our pigs. We're going to our local garden center to get plants for the garden. And we're also going to clean up around the yard, clean up the garden area, get some bag soil down to help soak up some of the water from the mess the pigs made, and hopefully get the rototiller going and get that in there, and then plant all the plants we bought today. I also have to trim the goat's hooves. I have to get a bottle of electrolytes together for Loki. Loki's been battling some scours, so we treated it for coccidia, which normally you wouldn't treat before doing a fecal, but when they have diarrhea and his age, coccidia was the most logical. He also had some green mucus that went hand in hand with what we think was pneumonia, or is pneumonia. So he's been getting antibiotics as well. He's doing a lot better. He hasn't had diarrhea in a couple days. He's not as lethargic as he was. Holy shit, that plant came back. Sorry, guys, but that there is a great plant that I thought for sure was just going to be dead, and it's actually got leaves, so I'm going to have to plant that today as well. I never got the chance to plant it last year. That's from last year. But yeah, we think Loki had coccidia, or has coccidia. We gave him meds last Tuesday. He gets another dose this upcoming Friday, to be sure. And then once his poop is hardened up good enough, which I think it is now, I haven't noticed any recent mess on his backside from scours. I have a microscope. We're going to do our own fecal on it. So that's going to get done. Probably, maybe later this afternoon, depending on how much time we have. The garden place doesn't open till 9, so we're going to rush around, do all the morning chores this morning, and then hopefully get there by about 9:30, get back here and start doing the other stuff we have to do here to go to Josh's sister's for dinner and for kind of a celebration of her graduating college. So that's our plans for today. Not super huge plans. Don't really have anything exciting to share. I'll show the girls in a minute when I go and let them out to milk. The only other exciting news I do have is we've talked about it, and we think we're going to start showing some of our goats. Pretty much my goals, when I first started with goats, my goals were just milk, maybe some extra meat for the family. But now, as I've learned more about registered goats in the past year, not even year, I started really looking them up when Feline came about. And now that I've learned more about registered goats and what you can do with them, I want to do all that. I want to hopefully get to a point where I can sell my goat kids and make what I would in one season at my job for a whole year. I don't work a lot, so I don't make a lot. I think last year I made $12,000 for the year. Because like I said, I don't work a lot. I work 20 hours a week. Josh has the higher paying job, so he works his full 40-hour weeks, and I work around his schedule, especially since we have 2 kids and not like a constant babysitter, which isn't a bad thing. I love being home with him. My job stresses me out a ton, so. But yeah, so the goal is to hopefully be able to do that, and we were talking about it. We were already going to do the milk testing because I thought that part was pretty cool. But being able to hopefully have our goats get some awards and then breed those lines would be a definite plus as well. So that's our goal there. I'm going to get into the garage, into our fridge, grab the bacon, and I'll meet you guys back at the smoker. Oh, this is my cool shirt that I won from the lady we got Zelda from, by the way. Not that you guys really care about that, it just so happened to be how I was directing the camera. So here's our smoker, and there's the rest of the bacon. It's gonna go for about 6 hours. So later this afternoon we'll pull it off, we'll wrap it, it'll go in the freezers. All in all, it's looking like probably about 100 pounds of meat off of each pig, which isn't bad. I'm not complaining. I do wish it was just a little bit more, but beggars can't be choosers. We chose to raise our pigs in the harder months of winter. Most people raise them over, where the hell is that cord? Over summer because they gain weight better. All I want to do is plug this thing in. Oh, there it is. Actually, I'll do that later. We chose to do ours over winter because we do have some neighbors, and I didn't want anybody getting upset at the smell of pigs during the summer. So, Jesus Christ, it's just gonna be one thing after another today, guys. I can already tell. Sorry about the random shots of everything else. I was getting hoof trimmers because I know for a fact that Lucy needs to be done, Ethel needs to be done, Feline needs to be done, Clover needs to be done. I think Zelda and Briar were good, but I'll check them again. Anyways. But yeah, we raised our pigs during the harder months, during the winter. It kept the smell down quite a bit. But obviously for maximum meat and weight, winter is not ideal because most of their calories is going towards staying warm and not packing on meat and fat. And here are the boys. There's little Loki. He looks like he's doing a lot better. Apollo. He's still got a little bit of mucus around his nose, but still no signs of fresh diarrhea on his butt. Achilles, you don't look so fluffy anymore. You're looking nice and trim, dude. And there's Thor. Achilles lost a lot of his winter hair. I know you guys want hay. Hold on. Of course, I didn't bring anything out here to cut this with. And everything's all fucking wrapped up in twine. Okay, they're gonna have to wait. I was gonna bring hay down so when I milked the girls it was already down here, but I don't have anything to cut that twine with, so Josh will have to make a quick walk out to get hay for everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna milk, I'm gonna trim hoofs. I'll see if I can get the stand set up and you guys can come right along.
The ducks up in their new location out of the house. And then the geese. Being geese. Traditionally just angry all the time. But they feed the ducks. And the geese once again coming at me. Hey, it's enough. So this is a little bit of a haul we got yesterday from Country Caretakers, for the Country Caretakers, as well as some Tractor Supply. We got a bunch of tomatoes, some cucumbers. I believe we got some squash yesterday too. There's some lettuce on this back side here. Broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, some pumpkins, and a cantaloupe. And then these two things here are actually grapes. Got the grapes there, and then this is a grape we picked up last year. That sat out in the pot and is not coming back. So, very happy there. For that bit. So, let's turn this around. Got little Miss Acadia with me this morning. Sam asked to do the outro. No, asked me to do the outro. So, well, we got. Can't be doing that, kid. So, you know, as always, want to make sure you guys are following us on Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube here. Make sure that we're doing, you know, you're following us on all the social media platforms, keeping up to date on everything that's going on. So hopefully once we get the garden better situated, we will be able to show you that and kind of the processes there. So once the garden becomes more, once the garden is better set up and everything, we will make sure that we're posting videos on that as well. But until the next video, guys,